Alright, we are live. I'm just doing a pop-up out here. I was out here trying to complete the last section of a short where hold on here just a moment as I untangle the off camera. There we go. As I was trying to complete a short where I came out here, found some feathers, went back home, tied a fly, and then ended up using that fly to catch a fish. But I don't think this is the best location on this creek to do that, so I'm going to try and come back and finish this up Friday or Monday after classes. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, so we're just going to do some general fishing for an hour before classes start back up. Raptor Will and Coal Region Explorer in here. Raptor Will and I did some fishing. Was that literally last weekend? It was, wasn't it? Last weekend we did some fishing. So, there you go. Yeah, right now I'm just going to try and get a fish on the board because I don't have one for today. So we got the ultralight. Rig something up on that as I'm sitting on this wonderful park bench. This is like, oh, this is a good one. Some park benches stink. This one's good. Yep, last Saturday, Raptor Will and I were both rocking our Penn State gear, and then they managed to go in there and lose in overtime, which I kind of expected because James Franklin, no, not that guy. He's the guy with the kite. Ben Franklin's the guy with the kite. James Franklin's the guy with Penn State. James Franklin does not have a very good record against ranked teams, so I was kind of expecting that. I like Ben Franklin. He's a good dude. No longer with us, unfortunately. Alrighty, y'all. We're going with the standard trout magnet jig head, and then we can toss whatever the heck we want on there. I have someone from my engineering mechanics class texting me, asking me a question, which I do know the answer to, so I'll have to get back to him when I'm done. 15 people in here already. If you're new to the channel, make sure to possibly think about subscribing, giving me a like. If you need to know what I'm all about beforehand, stick around. I'll let you know, show you some stuff. Or just check out my the main page of my channel, and it has a little intro video. I think it does a decent job. I'm gonna redo it here probably over the winter, but it's like a year old, and everything that I say in the video is still true. So it's like a minute and a half to show you what the channel's about. Let's see what I got. We got those, we got I'm overwhelmed with options right now. Someone pop in the chat and let me know what you're up to today. We got two of my awesome moderators, one of which is a member who chatted already. Let me know. That's my favorite part of doing the lives, is getting to hang with y'all and kind of have a conversation. I'm going to reconnect the chat real quick. Hang on for 2 seconds. It's going to look like I lag. There. My mom was super upset that Penn State lost, but then the Eagles won the next day, which helped a little bit. Yeah. No, that's kind of how I was too. And we might just be the greatest unit at blocking kicks, whether that be punts or actual kicks that the world has ever seen. We blocked 3 straight kicks. I don't know if that's ever happened in the NFL before. 3 straight kicks across 2 games. Alright, let's see what's out and about today. I feel like I want to go up to the bridge pretty shortly here. I'm not going to pronounce this right. I'm trying. Naman Karanwal. I'm trying. And then Lucky Kumar. Lucky Kumar. I know a guy. I don't know what his last name is, but his name was Lucky. That wasn't his actual first name. If that's you, let me know. It's possible that it is you. Back from high school, he's a year younger than me, so I'm now a freshman in college. So Octagrammer. You guys got fun names going on today. I don't know if that's the right term. Names that are challenging for me to figure out, I'll put it that way. We have a knot in my line. Yep, I try. Let's find this knot and retie at that knot, because this is a 2-pound line, so it's we don't want to leave a knot in 2-pound line. That's a dumb idea. You hook anything decent size, your line will break. There's that knot. Pull it out. What kind of fish am I catching? Well, nothing so far today. We just started up the live 6 minutes ago. And we're just tying things up. I'm going to retie because my line had a knot in it, and this is such light line that that's not a good thing to leave. Rip this up, stick it in my pocket, my back pocket, so that I don't have to deal with it. There we go. Hello, friend. Hello. That one I definitely can't pronounce. That looks like different language stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to give it another shot on the flies here soon. Possibly on Friday after class. I only have one class and it ends at 10, so today I had a class, same class, that ends at 10, and then my next one's at 1:25. So I had a huge break. I came out here, went for a run. There's a trail behind me. And then when I was done with my run, I tried with the fly. Well, I ate, and then I tried the fly for a little bit. Huh? Yeah, I have how many people are in here? 12 people watching, so. Huh? 12 people currently watching.
Really?
Yep.
On YouTube?
Yep.
No kidding.
So.
They joined your. How many you have all together?
Little over 950. So.
Really?
Yep.
What if I go on YouTube? What's it under?
It's called Mission Discover. I do a whole bunch of outdoor stuff. I'll probably be doing some archery tomorrow. So.
Archery?
Yep.
With deer. That's right. It opened last.
Yep.
What was it? Mission Discover.
Mission Discover.
Look me up.
All right, I appreciate it. Oh, we got a whole bunch of chats that somehow I just didn't see. Okay. Sorry, guys. Currently working on preparing for my Unit 1 test and pre-calc. Yeah, there you go. Big shout out from Finland. Bug shout out. Nice spot where this is 2 minutes from my college campus, so it's a good little spot to be at. I like it. We're probably going to move up on the bridge back behind me here in a moment. Take a couple more casts here, but Tamil Nadu. Sorry, I don't know. How do calculus and pre-calculus different from one another? Pre-calc is a trig, a lot of graphing, a lot of learning fundamental analysis techniques, and then calculus has to do with rates of change and area in terms of a formula, not geometrically. I'm in school for engineering, so I would know those things. Watch out for snakes because they like water like that. Road time, country please time. Off the hook outdoors. Are there fish sticks? Catch some. I'm trying to catch some fish sticks. Some of the fish I caught in here when we were here last time we did a live were like fish stick sized. So Yeah, after this cast, we'll go up on the bridge. We had some good luck there last time, so. I've got like an hour until my next class starts, and it's literally like there's an extra parking lot. What do you think? Who invented calculus? Newton or Leibniz? I think it's if it's the same guy I'm thinking of, then it's not Newton. Well, it depends upon what calc you're talking about, because just differential calculus was Newton, but like that's also just essentially finding finding slope in general. So like lots of people have done that. You can find slope at a point, but actual calculus, integral, and differentiation techniques was the second guy. So. Oh yeah, well, unfortunately I've. It's not necessarily unfortunately, because it lets me do cool things in my actual like physics classes, but I've done a lot of calculus. It's my third year of calculus. Third. I did pre-calc a couple years back. If I'm correct, Newton invented calculus because he was in the midst of a problem that he couldn't solve without calculus. So he essentially like learned how to differentiate things and then went back and finished what he was working on. I heard that somewhere. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson said it, who I have mixed opinions on, but he generally like, he doesn't say stuff that's just off the hook, so I generally think that's probably a true statement. Alright, let's go up on the bridge and see what's there. We had some good luck off the bridge last time, so. Whoa. I think that there's a number of different people that contributed to the development of calculus as we know. That's my guess. Yeah, definitely. Like Euler. He created what's called Euler's method. No duh. Calculus involves Euler's method, therefore you need that. You can say that he invented calculus. Legal. So I've now lost all the people who were here to watch fishing because they're like, what the heck is this guy doing talking about math? That's my guess. All the fishing people have actually left, except for Will, because Will's a loyal person. But everybody else is gone. Oh, I'll go over here. Hey, Dan. Alright, we're up on the bridge. We're gonna come over here. Wanda Schaefer, that's my grandma, one of them. I am very blessed to still have both of my grandparents around, or both sets of my grandparents. So still got all four of them. We got a big break between classes today. Had one that ended at 10, one that starts at 1:25. So I came out here, did a run, ate my lunch, tried to film some stuff unsuccessfully, and now we're doing a live. So I probably gotta head back up to the truck. It's literally a 2-minute drive, and I usually like to be in class about 3 to 5 minutes early. So we gotta be back up at the truck like 1:18, we'll call it. Got to be in the truck and in the live. So, all right, here's what this water looks like. we got some current. There you go, you can see it because this is like a little spillway underneath this bridge. So I'm gonna come over here. First of all, what I'm gonna do is that. But somehow it's crazy to me that that hasn't happened yet. Dan is a mod. I think I had him at one point, but YouTube likes to remove things on their own. I don't know why. Just kind of bounce it along in there. See if a rock bass, a little smallie will come out. This thing does not want to stay up, it really doesn't. I cannot tighten it any further. Huh? Maybe a little bit. I got that. I think we'll be doing another live tomorrow, and I think at the very latest, by this time next week, we'll have a new long form video out. So I think, don't quote me yet, but I think we'll be doing an archery live tomorrow. Let me reconnect the chat real quick. I'll lag for like 2 seconds. Stick with me. Alright, I'm back. Let me see if I can pop this over into the corner. Oh yeah, I can. Alright, where are the fish at? Maverick Rays, how many fishes? None so far. We've only been live for a few minutes. Haven't fished this creek in like a month. And the last time I fished it was my first ever time. So I'm still kind of like learning this spot for all intents and purposes. But we're gonna try and find some. Don't worry. Thanks, Maverick. Oh, well, my bag's open. I can't sit there. My stuff's gonna fall out. That would be what we call dumb. Now I can sit here. Good luck, get fishes. I'm gonna try. All right, we caught a lot last time we were here, so I know they're there. I just need to locate them. I'm gonna change plastics here. I'll be back in a moment. Something a little bit smaller. I don't know if Raptor Will is still out there, but I was working on trying to like learn how to use some AI stuff to actually do something beneficial and not just, like give you answers that Google could give you. And I was having it go through the scripts or the transcripts of some of my lives to like tell me how many fish I caught and when throughout the live. And the one that I was showing him my little method that I was working on with was the last time we were here. So all right. Walk all the way over to the other side of the bridge, try there for a minute, and then if that don't work, we're gonna start getting creative. Creative. It should be a good spot. I mean, it was last time we were here. So, stop right here. Alrighty, I got an idea. We're gonna try this little eddy, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna head to like a completely different section of the creek here. So, oh, right here, try this little eddy. Alright, one more toss in here, then we're moving. Harpy, yo, name a football player for an edit. I'm gonna name an Eagles player because I'm a good Eagles guy. I'm also a Penn State guy, and Saquon seems too easy, so do a Jahan Dotson one. So, I go to Penn State Perks, which is literally 2 minutes that way. I'm in the middle of my day, I just have a big break between classes. So I'm a Penn State guy and I'm an Eagles guy, so do a little Jahan Dotson in it. He's got some good deep balls you can pull from. What's your name? Carpy. When should I expect to see this awesome Jahan Dotson masterpiece here? Thanks, Damon. I'm trying. I don't know if that's actually how I pronounce it, but I'm trying. Alright, we got a couple minutes. Let's go hit this other spot, see if we can save a skunk here. I keep bumping the camera. We've only been, well, by the time the live's over, we'll have been fishing for like an hour. So we've got like 35 minutes. See if we can go get a fish at this other spot, which I've never even thrown a line into. But I know where it is, and I can walk to it, so we shall. Sorry about that. I need to know when I can see Carpy's Jahan Dotson at it. It's gonna be cool. Actually, I'm gonna bump this down. That makes it way easier to carry. This tripod is 6 years old, and it was like 18 bucks, so it's on a good run, but it's getting a little bit wacky in some regards, so. We're walking Berks County, that's where we are. You guys will be seeing probably within the next 2 weeks a short filmed right in that grove of trees right there. Obviously not a fishing short, but I think you'll like it. I really liked it. Members have had a sneak peek at what that one's gonna look like, but yeah. So Raptor Will probably knows what I'm alluding to. It's a really nice little park. Let me switch hands. Alright. Down over the hill. At the bottom of said hill, there's another stretch of the creek that we're gonna give a shot. 17 people in here, 15 thumbs up on a short live today. Thank you guys. Sorry if that's tapping. I'll try and fix that with my hand. There we go. There's a giant stone turtle down here. Like a sculpture. You guys can see that. At the very least, if we don't catch fish, we can see a giant stone turtle. It's exactly what everybody needs in life. This guy right here. There he is, big stone turtle. Get you up close view. There it is. Huh. I'm not sure, like, let's see. It was made in 1979. Huh. We're gonna lean our rods up against. His name is Tully the Turtle. I wonder if there's some sort of cultural significance to that name, because the cafeteria on the Berks campus where I go to school is named Tully's, and this turtle's named Tully. I don't know if there's some sort of like regional significance to that. Do a backflip. I have never tried a backflip standing on level ground. I can do one off of something, but I'm not going to take that risk because I've never done that. I think my sister can do one just standing on normal ground. She's a gymnast, so next time she's on the live, I'll petition her to do it. She's almost never on the live. She kind of just walks past and I tell her to say hi. That's Will, you got a good point here. Will's saying that this creek that I'm fishing is sometimes called the Tully. So that you got a good point. Plus, here you go, Maverick. I can give you an excuse. I ran 2 miles right before this live, so my legs are tired. Not really, but I did actually run 2 miles, but that's not the reason why I'm not going to do a backflip. You guys see me? No. Not at all. There we go. That should work. That's all, fish. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, we're back. Aisha Kemigisha, I tried. Anything for fish. Yep, we're trying. I did see a little something, and I do have some of my micro gear, so I can definitely go over there if I can find a worm or something and catch that guy if all else fails. Or I say definitely, but assuming he's still there, I think I could go get him here in a couple minutes, which we might try, but we'll give it like 5 minutes of this and then we'll move to that. Skeeter's in, one of my other awesome members. Alright, we're snagged up. If we break off, which it seems like we might, we'll switch to, yeah, there you go. Alright, we'll switch to something little. See if we can get just the skunk off the board. Sometimes you gotta adapt and just try and catch something when it's not going your way. Because today is not. Last time we were at this spot, we caught a bunch. We caught like 20 fish on the live. And we're working on a 0 right now. So let's try and fix that. Brad Wilson. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna head over here and try and find a worm or something. We're trying to find something that I can use. Somewhere in there's got to be something. Hey, Hammock Mountain. Ow. Well, I flipped one log and found 2 salamanders, but no worms. What about this? This looks good. It's just not wet enough right here. I'm gonna disappear for a moment. I'll be back. Man, we're just having a rough go at it today. A rough go. Doggone. I'm trying to think, like, what's the smallest lure I've got? And if that would be able to catch that fish. go over here. What's the timing like? We got like 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit more, like 25. We're on a mission to catch one fish. Because right now, that's kind of all I can muster. Fishing today has been pretty poor. Last time we were here, it was pretty good, but... Okay. Ooh. That might work. We got a shad dart. A shad dart. Going up to the Pines tomorrow night. Stealth camp. Ooh, sweet. Put a video up Friday night. Off grids here. Hurry up, turtle. This turtle? I'm exploring. If you don't like exploring and figuring stuff out, then feel free to leave. It doesn't bother me. You got baited? Yeah. Yeah, be careful what you say. When I got a turtle right up... I don't have an ace up my sleeve. I have a turtle to my left. So you say I'm being slow. Call me a turtle. There's one right there. We got a shad dart. We can try this. This is pretty darn small. All the camping I do is stealthy. Whoa, check the dude. You talking to that commenter? Or me? What do you think I'm having a tude for saying I'm gonna continue enjoying myself, and feel free to leave if you aren't enjoying it. There's no requirement for you to say. I'm enjoying myself, so I'll just keep doing that. Musanda Collins, how's it going? Yeah, I got to do some more stealth type camping. I guess kind of my kayak camping trip was a stealth camp, because I don't know. I don't know, that island, it wasn't like I don't know, it wasn't really like a stealth camp, but it also wasn't an actual camping zone or a recognized dispersed camping zone, so I don't even know what I'd call that trip. It was a kayak camping trip, that's what I'd call it. Alright, let's see how the shad dart performs. Combining words here. When you coming back up this way again? I don't know. I really don't. Kind of a way that I don't really go for anything else. Musonda Collins. Yeah, I don't know. James Dillon. I don't know who he was talking to, but hopefully he's still around. coming up for Random Adventures meetup next year, probably. Man, I don't really know my schedule that far out, but I'm planning on it. Get the younger crowd involved. Yeah, half my audience is like way older than me. So I don't know how much I'd get the younger crowd involved. I'd sure try, but half my audience is like, I was looking at my analytics. My age group that's the most common is whatever one has 35 in it. That one. I don't know the exact breakdown, but yeah. I'm gonna try and fish this spot. It looks good. It's just not super easy access. We're gonna try right here. There's just no fish bobbing around right now. It's crazy. I'm not seeing a single fish. I saw that one over there. He was real tiny. Half my viewers are bald. All right, we gotta find something here. We might go over. As far as fishing on a live, I've only ever skunked twice. And one of those times, there were other people there and they caught fish, so. You gotta try brownies with ranch dressing. Well, I don't like chocolate. Can't speak. I don't like chocolate, so I'm already at a disadvantage for liking that. Alright, we're gonna change it up again. I don't know what else to do here, people. It's so weird. It's been a month. And last time we were here using the same lures, we caught like 20 in 2 hours. And now, nothing, man. We gotta find something. Alright, check the bag again. How long we got? We got like 15 minutes. None of the lures in here are getting me super excited about their potential, given how everything else has performed so far today. I just don't know where to go as far as what to use. Lunch is over, gotta get back to work. Yeah, except the water temp is actually the exact same as what it was when I was here. It's like a degree different. Water temp hasn't changed yet. So the fish only start acting different for the most part when the water temp changes. So I just don't know what's going on. Yeah, water temp's still pretty warm. Getting beat with this sun. I'm also getting beat with the sun right now. Pretty intense here. Alright, we'll give this a shot. Try something with a little bit different color to it. It's so funny because when I have lives like this, which I don't often do, I always am like, well, people are going to come in here and think I have no idea what I'm doing because I'm not catching anything. It's so funny. Because, like, as I said, the last time we were here, we caught like 22 or something like that. Tony Hamilton says hi. I want cooler water temps for better trout fishing. Yeah, I think this creek gets stocked with trout in the fall too, so we might do some trout fishing lives here in the future. We will see. It's not going well. I got like 10 minutes. Thanks, Skeeter. Bucks County from today to October 23rd. Hey, Will, can you check if they stock anywhere on the Tupac? I think they might. It's a pretty popular creek. Hold on. Sorry about that. They only really stock for fall stockings, the popular ones. But I don't know if this is one of them. Like, they don't stock all the niche spots in the fall, just in the spring. Oh my gosh. We're just not catching anything. Stock the delayed harvest section as well as the section open to fishing year round with rainbow trout on October 15th. Huh, there you go. The delayed harvest section, I think, is this section. So, I think we'll be able to do some trout fishing shortly. Yeah, 2 weeks. There'll be trout fishing in the air. We got like 5 minutes before we gotta go. I'm not feeling good about the chances of me catching a fish in the next 5 minutes given what's been going on. I don't quite understand it because, as I said, water temp is almost identical to what it was last time we were here. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense as to why we're not catching, but whatever. One more cast in here and then we'll take another cast in another spot and move on, I guess. "13 people in here, 22 thumbs up. Let me connect real quick. Alright, we're back. Alright, better luck next time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Kind of confusing, as I've said many times so far today. Same time of day, practically the same water temp, same spots, same lures, even lighter lines. So if they were like being picky or something, I should be better set up for that. Same sunniness as the previous day we were here. I don't know. I really don't. Alright, last cast of the day. Oh man. Yes, I am. The first one. Below the Wirtz Covered Bridge. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, well, 117. My class starts at 125. Campus is literally like across that road, so I need to drive a whole 30 seconds to get to the parking lot, but yeah, quite the confusing day. Spent between the live and a little bit of what I was doing before, like an hour and 30 minutes fishing. I got one fish to look at it, and 0 bites. I only saw 2 fish the entire day, as compared to when we were here a couple weeks ago with almost the exact same conditions and setup, and I caught like 22. So yeah, I guess you have those days, but hey, it's conditioning for this winter. This winter I'm gonna do some things. I'm not revealing anything yet, but I'm gonna work on a project, big project, revolving around fishing for a particular type of fish throughout this winter. And I'm probably gonna fish quite frequently and catch a whole lot, and catch not a whole lot most of the time I go out. So, you know what? We'll just view it as a training session for this winter when I go out for hours on end and catch nothing over and over and over and over and over again. So, we'll see. If that's the case, you're fishing the section open to year-round fishing. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at more specific zones, but that'll be nice because then we can do some trout fishing here shortly. I gotta go get to class. Unfortunately, I think that's my second or third time going out and catching nothing all year. Which, as I said, this is not one of the times where I would have thought that would happen, but it did. So, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing another live tomorrow, probably at the archery range. So stay tuned. Stay tuned at, I'm just thinking like 5:30. If I started it up, it'd be about then. So yeah, possibly see you all tomorrow. Get up to the truck, put my stuff in, and I'll end the live. Run over, do some chem lab. I think I'm going to get done early. I might go out to the local creek by my house and knock the skunk off. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, that's a heck of a hill. Especially after running. Calves did not like that. Thanks everyone for coming in and watching me do a whole lot of nothing. There's the keys. Had a brief panic attack because I thought I didn't have my keys. Just briefly. putting them in the cab instead of the bed so that people can't take anything. Alright, y'all. I gotta get to class. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Have a good one. See you later.